But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 to 10. Hello again and welcome on this new episode of Essentials of Life by May. Thank you for joining me again today, and I believe you shall be blessed. How God uses your weakness for His glory. A man lay sick in his bunk, one stormy night during a long voyage across the Atlantic. He could hardly move from the severe discomfort, and all of a sudden, he heard a cry of a man overboard from the deck above, and his first thought was, God, please help that poor fellow. There is nothing I can do. Then the thought struck him, there is something I can do. So he took his lantern and held it up to the porthole next to his bunk. The drowning man was rescued, and the next day he recounted, I was going down in the darkness when someone put a light in a porthole. It shone on my hand, and a sailor in a lifeboat grabbed my hand and pulled me in. I'm too sick. I'm too weak. I'm not able enough. Very often, people who fail to attempt anything for the kingdom of God will use excuses like this. They see their weaknesses as debilitating and never take the initiative to do what they can. But weaknesses is no excuse, for not putting forth all the strength we have for God's purpose. And the truth is, it's in our weakness that God's power is often shown the strongest. So whatever situation you may be in today, as you're listening to this episode, I want you to put forth the effort to share Christ and watch how God will use your weakness for His glory. My prayer for you today is that God would open your eyes to the ministry opportunities He's placed around you, even when you face tough challenges. Because challenges are meant to come our way, but the Bible promises us that we will overcome. Here is a question for thought. In your life today, presently as you are listening to this episode, how are you tempted to let your challenges become excuses for not doing the ministry God has called you to do? That's a food for thought. How might God use your challenges to make His name great in the world around you? Think about that. So this is what thinking about, this is what meditating about. Let it resonate with you. And I can assure you, you shall find peace in Him doing His business and allowing Him, to use those foggy areas of your life to glorify Himself. Now I want to say thank you for tuning in today, and until next time I come your way, I want you to be boastful of your weaknesses, because through your weakness, God is glorified. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye for now.